The Biden economy is not working for Iowans. Contrary to the sales pitch parroted by this administration, Iowans aren't buying the Biden economy. From the feedbacks I got at my county meetings, the so-called Bidenomics, quote, rebuilding our economy from the bottom up and the middle out, end of quote, that is not working as Iowans see it. Because Iowans are emptying their pocketbooks just to make ends meet. I heard from Iowa families about the highest cost of groceries at their supermarkets and the pain that they're feeling each time they fill up their gas tank. The administration's assault on fossil fuels and lackluster support for homegrown biofuels isn't helping. Young Americans, as well as young Iowans in particular, are concerned about the record high mortgage rates hindering home ownership because Iowans work hard, but the Biden economy is hardly working for them. Another issue that Iowans are especially attuned to, as you would expect because we're a great agricultural state, is the timing of the upcoming Farm Bill. I held a meeting with Lamoni Food Pantry to learn about their nutrition services there in Decatur County. And they were also concerned about the SNAP program within the Farm Bill. I also met with egg producers, pork producers, dairy producers, and cattlemen at the Iowa State Fair, and their message was very clear. Farmers need certainty, and a farm bill should be passed as soon as possible. I look forward to working in a bipartisan way to deliver a farm bill to the American people. After my the 99th county meeting, I celebrated it as usually I do with the Snicker Blizzard at the Dairy Queen in Ottawa, Iowa. And that doesn't mean, all this doesn't mean that my work is over, because I'm going to continue between now and the end of the year to hold more Q&As throughout this period of time, and I hope to see my fellow Iowans soon at football games, businesses large and small, or a Dairy Queen near any one of them. I yield the floor.
Uh-oh, friends. I have bad news to share with you this Monday. Prices of energy and gasoline are now increasing across the nation, but the Federal Reserve is expected to make a big announcement on the next steps they will take to address inflation. Some states are now moving forward with new rebate checks that may be worth thousands of dollars. My dear friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video for everything that you need to know. Also, every Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, simply click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Oil's upward price movement is making the Federal Reserve's path towards a 2% inflation target much more difficult. The crude's market rise is likely to have lifted overall inflation last month. And while core inflation, which excludes food and energy costs, has been on a downward trend, economists worry that higher energy prices could increase input costs for goods and services, leading companies to raise prices on everything from airfares to even furniture. According to Yahoo News, you may see higher fuel surcharges seep into higher prices for food services, and a variety of goods that are moved by truck. For example, appliances and furniture. You can also see higher jet fuel costs make their way into higher airfares. The month of August Consumer Price Index report, slated for release this Wednesday, is expected to show prices had increased 0.5% from the prior month, an acceleration from July's 0.2%. Year-over-year inflation is expected to jump 3.6% versus 3.2% in July. Earlier this week, United Airlines, Southwest Airlines, and Alaska Air all warned of higher fuel costs in the third quarter. Also, Saudi Arabia announced an extension of its unilateral production cuts for the next 3 months. Russia also reduced its exports by 300,000 barrels per day through the end of this year. These cuts are in addition to OPEC Plus reductions that started at the end of last year. Wall Street analysts are starting to talk about $100 oil if momentum in the oil market continues. In July, the Federal Reserve raised interest rates for the 11th time since March 2022, in what officials hinted could be the first of 2 rate hikes considered for the rest of the year. The Fed is expected to hold rates steady when it meets on September 19th and 20th, as it continues to watch inflation data and make sure it is cooling. A relatively strong, though slowing labor market is prompting speculation that the Fed may be able to pull off a soft landing. The economy's trajectory is looking less optimistic the longer consumers and companies are forced to deal with elevated energy costs. If you're planning a few home improvements that will boost the energy efficiency of your home, you may save some money on your projects under the Inflation Reduction Act, which was signed into law last year. One of the bill's main goals is to address climate change. And while the law is designed to help businesses adopt more eco-friendly measures and jumpstart clean energy production, there are also incentives for people to go green. For example, homeowners can cut their tax bill even more if they install new energy-efficient windows, doors, water heaters, furnaces, and air conditioners. That's because the legislation extends and enhances 2 tax credits that reward green upgrades to your home. Low and moderate income families may also qualify for rebates if they purchase energy-efficient appliances. One of the tax credits that homeowners may be familiar with is a non-business energy property credit. Initially, it had expired at the end of 2021. However, the Inflation Reduction Act brings it back to life, improves it substantially, and gives it a new name, the Energy Efficient Home Improvement Credit. The previous expired credit was worth 10% of the cost of installing certain energy-efficient insulation, windows, doors, roofing, and similar energy-saving improvements. In addition, the $500 lifetime limit is now replaced by a $1,200 annual limit on the credit amount. So if you spread out your qualifying home projects, you can claim the maximum credit each year. Dear friends, what are your thoughts about climate change? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Well, my awesome and amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. My dear friends, to say thank you for being part of this community and for joining me here every day, I will be announcing several winners every Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed week.